It's time to name the Adam Carolla Show's Employee of the Week. The hallmark of a good employee is the ability to quickly and effectively recover from any mistake. This week's employee would certainly display that skill if he were ever to make an error. But that has yet to happen. This week's Employee of the Week is, once again, Adam Carolla.
Oh, hell to the yeah. In your face, Bald Brian. In your face. Wow. That's 29 in a row, dude. I don't see your plaque on the wall. In your face. You too, Strasser. You guys suck ass. Yes!
Adam, to Bald Brian's credit, his knees are buckling from exhaustion. He's been standing for 8 hours. I don't know how he could.
Who cares, dude? I'm number one.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
29 times in a row.
That's amazing.
Man, I'm a dynasty. I'm like the New England Patriots of employees. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm riding a rush, man. Hey, Joel.
Hey, Adam.
In your face, too.
I don't work here.
Screw you, dude. Hey, man, talk to the plaque. What? Okay? Talk to the plaque. Woo! Yeah!
Who wins the Modesty Award?
Give me a break.
Yeah, I'm so good.
God damn you.
Congratulations. But, Joel Mchale is here.
No.
And I'd like to hear some of his clips.
He won.
What? I'm a guest on your show.
All right. Let's just get through your clips so we can talk more about my plaque.
Okay. You don't have to hoist it above your head like that. It's not the Stanley Cup.
I'm sorry, dude. It's going on tour so that everyone can admire it. Hey, man, this one's for all you fans out there, okay? The last 28 were for me, but this one's for you, all right, dudes? Awesome. Okay.
It's a concession.
It's going to come to a sports bar near you. You can take a picture with my plaque.
Wow.
It's nice. It shows what one man can do when he doesn't let anyone else vote.
That's right. In your face, world. All right, Joel, what do we got?
Oh, all right. Well, no. Britney Spears was on The Insider this week. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
She's been
She
everywhere.
has appeared on these shows that cover entertainment news.
Oh, no. I was no. Normally they handle hard-hitting political topics,
Kenya,
NAFTA, things like that.
No.
But they decided to break down.
Yeah, they went
Must
with Britney.
Must be slow.
And this is how slow it is.
So nothing going on in Darfur, huh, Pat O'Brien? We gotta hear about Britney this week.
Now moving from Darfur. The anorexic twins are on a tour.
The Australian anorexic tour. Oh, Jesus Christ. I swear to God, between the two Skeletor chicks from Australia and then the 9,000-pound man who literally had to be lifted out of the roof of his house, they had to use a Hercules. They had to use a Sikorsky Hercules helicopter, one normally used to transport tanks on the battlefield. They removed the entire house of his Poughkeepsie home. They removed the roof and they pulled him out. And the guy's always naked and there's
awful
blubbers everywhere.
And then they slam right to, and the Olsen twins have a new purse line. And they slam the stories together and they could care less. They don't. It's so great. Anyway, Brit and the Insider it's basically a commentary about the similarities of Brit and Lady Diana.
And believe it or not, look at the similarities between Brit and the late princess. They both had 2 boys, both went through very public divorces, both romantically involved with men reportedly Muslim, and both dogged by the paparazzi.
And
yes.
Both dead.
And Kennedy's secretary and Abe Lincoln.
Both human beings. So great. And then it goes right into, now Brit has adopted a British accent.
Britney buys a new car in her wedding dress.
Oh my God!
And where did this British accent come from?
Why is it taking so long to get caught? Why didn't you pull it up there?
Britney the Brit.
Good stuff. Next up, a tour of Danny Lynn's bedroom. I wanted to take a shower. I felt like I had been desecrated by Pat O'Brien. We have an exclusive tour of little Danny Lynn's bedroom. Like, do I really need to see what a 1-year-old's bedroom looks like?
Yeah. And it's the worst.
Danny Lynn with a patch on her eye. We'll find out what happened.
And who's wearing porcelain veneers now?
Little Danny Lynn.
It's awful.
1 year since her mother died, we tour her bedroom. It's just...
And then they'll show the gravesite. And
Yeah. Like I say,
How would you like it if your mother, who was an incredible drug addict, was documented every day on camera for years?
I must say this.
out!
I will say this. I say it about 3 times a year. I'm not saying I condone what the terrorists do, but they do make certain points about our culture, which I'd have to agree with them on. And a tour of Danny Lynn's bedroom is probably one of them.
But surely, Joel, a show like Good Morning America would be a lot classier.
Wow, you really keep this thing moving along.
See how I did?
Anyway, what were you saying, Adam? Adam was saying something, Teresa, about Danny Lynn.
Sorry, go ahead.
Why don't we just take it back to Britt and Diana, all right? Let's go all... No, all right. So... On Good Morning America, Katie Holmes was there promoting her new movie.
Mad Money?
Yes, and boy, did she have an incredible story that it started in one segment and was so interesting, it made it to the next segment.
Ooh.
Get ready. It is compelling. It's like a world war. It's amazing.
I had a morning...
Oh, wow.
Boy.
I didn't buy this computer.
I was looking forward to this.
All that.
Here we go.
I had a morning once where, thank God, I have the mom that I have because I grew up knowing how to sew and learning how to sew. But I had this big meeting, and I put my pants on, and they were unhemmed.
Oh,
so I had to find...
We'll hear more after the
we're running out
break.
of time.
She was hemming the pants on her dress. The red carpet was waiting. What happened to our heroine? We'll hear the end of the story.
I found a sewing kit, and I remembered, what my mom taught me about, at least getting the sides and the front and the back.
Right.
So I pulled it off.
I've said this once, I'll say it 1,000 times. I'm simultaneously jealous and enraged by hot-looking chicks who get to go on talk shows. I am going on Leno's show, the Tonight Show, next week on Wednesday. I was supposed to do it tonight, but Jay called me a couple days ago, and he said that Mitt Romney was going to be on, so I could either go on second on Friday night or I could lead on Wednesday night. And I said, well, I'll do it next week since I like putting things off anyway. And so I am doing Leno's show on Wednesday, and I'm doing Kimmel's show on Friday. And I will spend the weekend making notes on napkins about funny, interesting, humorous, anecdotal tales.
Hemming stories?
And I would love to be Nicole Richie or any one of these chicks who just sits there and not a thing running through my head. Don't have to be funny, interesting, or provocative. I will just answer questions. I mean, imagine that. I go on Jay Leno, and Jay's like, hey, Adam, I hear you like cars. I like cars, too. Yeah, Jay, I got pretty cars, and I got a red car.
What do you like about cars?
What don't I like about cars? I mean, I like everything. I like the steering wheel and the engine.
I hear you're kind of a gearhead, and you can work on the cars.
Exhaust manifold and the intake manifold and the cams and the oil pump and the water pump.
Adam, I'm just going to put this pistol in my mouth.
Heads
and I'm going to pull the hammer
exhaust.
back.
I like the exhaust on it. I like the radiator.
Oh, I'm bleeding your dress now.
I enjoy the harmonic balancer.
So interesting.
I like the valve. I like the lash caps on top of the cams. I like the rocker bars. I like the push rods. I like the valve covers.
I'm going to pour gasoline on me now.
I have a red car and I have a white car too. Wait a minute. I have 2 red cars and a white car.
I'm on fire and I've shot myself in the mouth.
What's it like to like cars? I don't know. I just like them.
Do you like the wheels? Oh.
I have a car that has one that has raised white lettering on the wheels, and then I have another one that just has a black sidewall.
You're kidding.
Well, it has white lettering, but I put it on the inside.
Why?
When I went to the Firestone, the guy said, "Do you want the lettering on the outside of the rim?" And I said, "No, put this one on the inside." So he mounted the tires backwards, so the white lettering's on the inside.
Start with my feet, so
and then
it
I'll
hurts
beat myself.
more.
Oh, wait a minute! I just remembered. I have a green car too.
Oh, you're kidding!
It's not red. It's
we
green.
have to go to a break.
Okay, can I tell you?
Hold the green.
I'll tell
stories.
you. Know what? I made scrambled eggs yesterday. Can we talk about that when I get back?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, awesome. No, I'm gonna have to be funny. I hate that.
Joel, have you done any of the late night talk shows?
Jimmy Kimmel. Thank God for Jimmy Kimmel. He's the only one that's had me on.
Were you nervous?
I was a little nervous. Yeah, because it was like the first one of those, and I was very excited.
Did you have an anecdote in your back pocket?
I came on.